Hey guys, what's up? I'm back with another science experiment. Now, just to let you guys know, we're supposed to be having a fire drill in a few minutes. So, when you hear the fire alarm go off, um, I'm gonna exit the building, gonna go outside. I got my emergency drill sheet right there behind me, and we're gonna go outside. That's the fire drill, and yeah, gonna be having a fire drill in a little bit. But first, I'm gonna show you a little experiment. Now, this is kind of odd, but an empty Diet Coke bottle versus a full green cup. I'm gonna try to put the water that's in here into the cup without spilling anything out. A challenge. Cannot resist. And then if you do it, you have to pour all the water that's in this cup back into the green cup. Okay, you can see. Let's do this. And the cup's refilled again with the water. Crap! You shoot it at. Okay, so now I just made a water mess. But as you saw, I did a little experiment there with the water, trying to fill up the cup, and apparently I failed when I tried to release it. But you saw it. The floor, the stairs, the stairwell is once again wet. Now, gonna talk about some very important things about when you do experiments here in science class. You really need to be careful about, liquids, because liquids can be dangerous. If you're working with a liquid or something and you happen to spill something, what if it's flammable? It can catch on fire, right? So if there's a flammable liquid that you're playing with, you mess with it, that's not a very safe thing to do. You need to be really careful when you're messing with anything, because if you play with it but you're not hurting it, you're just basically spilling out on the floor, and if someone ignites a match, boom, it explodes. So certain liquids, you gotta be careful. If you spill it, you're responsible for cleaning it, but never ignite something with a spilled liquid, because you never know, it could be flammable, and if you ignite, it explodes and you're dead. So be careful. Another thing about liquids: never drink liquids that you see, because not only might they be flammable, but they're also very poisonous, and if you drink them, you could die. So one thing I recommend: never drink any liquids that we do in science here. It's very, we care about your safety, and we really want you to be safe. So never ever drink any liquids that we use in science class, because they're not used for drinking, they're used for pouring in and out, so never use them for drinking, because they're not made for drinking. They're made for being used as what we do in science, because we talk about that every day. We do science experiments. We really important that you follow the rules, because we take it very seriously that everyone knows what to do, and yeah. And some poisonous liquids could be in this cup. Same with this cup. Poisonous liquids in any of these cups. Okay? Now, right now there's just water in here. There's not anything poisonous in these cups right now. There's just water in these cups. Water's not very dangerous. But a poisonous liquid inside is. A poisonous liquid inside here is. You never, ever, ever want to drink anything that's in here. Your safety is really important, and we take it very seriously. So never drink, never eat, never touch anything in the lab without permission. Drinking and eating are not things we do in the lab, especially with dangerous, lab tools, because, we use them for experiments, and that's what we want you to use them for. And there are kids who understand, and that's what we like. We want to have kids who understand, because kids who don't understand really honestly don't care. They drink it, they die, it's their fault. Never drink anything that's in the lab. Never eat anything that's in the lab, because it's used for science. Okay? And there are people who understand the rule, and I honestly think that's great. You understand. So I'm really glad that if you understand the rule, you take it seriously, and you agree that it's a bad thing to do, then awesome. You really have an understanding. You take it seriously, and yeah, so never eat or drink anything in the lab. It's very dangerous. Okay, now there's food in the lab. Now, do not bring food in the lab, because even though it's safe to eat, it doesn't mean that we're giving you the privilege to eat it. Okay? It's a fire drill, we gotta go. Bring my sheet. We're exiting the building. Alright, guys. Alright, so I'd like to say really quick, before we get back to our lesson, great job on the fire drill. Very great job. Everyone did an awesome job. Very important that we take this stuff really seriously, and that if there's a real fire, we're ready. So the reason we have these drills is so we know what to do in case there's a fire. And the way you guys acted towards that, you know, it could have been scary, which, you know, for some people it was scary, and I understand that, you know. But anytime we hear the alarm go off when we're in class, we need to know where the exit is. When the fire drill happened, we went out this door, we took a right outside, and we went down, or that way, down to where my play area is. And we did a good, and you know, you did the right thing, and fire drills are supposed to be taken very seriously, and, you know, it's just, so, very great job to everybody for the fire drill, and yeah. Okay, so we were working on, talking about not eating or drinking anything while doing experiments.